Hi, Dougherty Dolphins. This is Miss Annie. I'm here to teach the first art lesson of the year. This one's about superheroes, so I'm really excited to share this with you. So, superhero art can be anything from realism to cartoons to pop art. For our discussion about artists and looking at their artwork, we'll be sharing my screen and I'll be going through websites. And this way, well, it's easier. And also, this way, I won't be breaking any rules about reproducing other people's artwork. The first artist is Alex Ross. He was born in Portland, Oregon in 1970 and worked at Marvel Comics. And his style is realism. He has a lot of great shadows and highlights. He even has a reflection. And he likes to paint his superheroes without painting the entire thing. You don't see the full body or the full face, but you can still tell this is the Hulk. I love how he leaves his edges like washes of color. It's just his style and it's really beautiful. So let's see if you can guess who this superhero is without seeing his whole body or his whole face. Looks like Superman, doesn't it? And this is what Alex Ross looks like, just so you can see what this artist looks like, because he's pretty darn amazing. Now our second artist is Jean-Michel Basquiat. He's a graffiti artist born in 1960 in Brooklyn, New York, and his style is so different, so I can't wait to share this with you. If you were to ask Basquiat if he was a good artist, he would have always said, no, I was terrible, especially as a kid. And here he is as an adult with many galleries. Now, this painting is of the Flash. It's actually a really large painting. You can't really tell from this page, but it's a pretty big painting. And if you look closely, it kind of looks like doodling. But in 2017, so just 3 years ago, it was sold for $110.5 million. That is the most amount paid for a painting by an American artist in modern times. Here's another painting with Superman in it. Here's one of Batman and Robin. That one I think is kind of funny and cute. So now it's your turn. Now think about who is your superhero. Is it a real person, like someone in the community, or is it something that you're going to make up, which is great too? Think about what that person looks like and think about what materials you want to use. And it could be anything that you have around the house, anything. So I've collected all of my art supplies just to give you an example, and I'm going to make it simple and use a Sharpie and I'm going to start drawing it out. I'm just doing it in the style that I feel like doing it, which is a cartoon. Can you tell who it is yet? I haven't finished. All right, I'm going to finish doing it, and I'm going to challenge myself by using two different supplies. So I'm using some watercolor to give it some washes of color, and my superhero does have a cape. Can you tell who it is now? It's a doctor. So doctors are my superhero, especially right now with so much going on. They work so hard. So here are some other examples, because it doesn't have to be anything fancy, it could just be with pencil. And this is from Ava, who's in 5th grade. And I had my other daughter do this one, and she decided her superhero was an animal. She used markers and drew it in the style of a poster. For your artwork, you can use any materials you have at home and spend as much or as little time as you need. There's no rules. And don't forget what we learned from Basquiat, which is everyone is an artist, and the more unique you are, the better. So have fun.